Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's time for another Q&A. I asked you guys a week or so ago about, what questions you'd like to ask me. And it could be anything from fitness, wellness, how I juggle my work and also being a mom. And I got some pretty good questions from you guys, so I'm going to be going through them one by one. But I just wanted to back up a little bit and reconnect with you guys. For those of you who have subscribed for my channel from the beginning, thank you for sticking with me, even though it's been tough and I haven't been as consistent as I want to. And I'm still trying to figure out how to do it in a way that's consistent and as authentic as possible. But it's hard because I don't have a camera crew running around with me. Byron and I are pretty much doing this all on our own. In fact, all of the stuff that you see on my channel, I shoot myself or Byron shoots and then we edit ourselves. It's something that we are super excited to do and we're having a lot of fun doing it, although it can get a little stressful when it's like, tomorrow, what have we done? But it's starting to come together. There's starting to be a little bit more of a plan. Hi, Aiden! And sometimes things don't go to plan. Like, Aiden! I'm shooting a video. Did you want to join? So I've asked people to ask mommy about things that they want to know about me, and I was just going to start answering their questions. Actually, stay here first because there's a couple questions about you. Here, this one is from Lisa GRG.
Do your kids speak fluent Thai? Do you want them to be
bilingual? Do you know what bilingual means?
No.
That means you can speak 2 languages.
Yeah, I speak 2 languages.
So you're bilingual. พูดภาษาไทยได้ไหมครับ
ได้ครับ สวัสดีครับ ผมชื่อเอเดนครับ
เอเดนเป็นคนไทยหรือเปล่าครับ
เป็นคนไทยครับ
Okay, so the other question, if your children want to be models, would you allow them?
Your choice.
It's not my choice, it's your choice. Do you want to be a model?
No.
No, but have you modeled before?
Yes.
It's kind of fun sometimes, but it can't get in the way of our school, right? Actually, your first fashion show, you weren't even a year old yet. Bangkok Fashion Week. Yeah, and I put you down in the front of the stage and you're like, and then you turned around and took all these photos and then I tried to grab your hand and you went, get away, mommy, I haven't turned to this side yet. And everyone was like, yay! You were like 11 months old. Since then, you've done a couple fashion shows with Layla and mommy too, and you kind of like it. You kind of like being on stage, mister.
You're a model.
I am a model as well, but modeling isn't always easy or just like, oh, look at me, I'm getting dressed up and taking photos. Actually, modeling is a lot of hard work and waiting around and having to do stuff that's not always fun.
Is there another question?
Here, I'll let you answer this one. What is one message you would give to your fans? What is something that you want people watching this video to know or feel or something that you want to say to them?
Be kind.
Be kind. That's a great message. Be kind, everybody. Thank you. The next question is, how do you organize everything? I'm first and foremost a mom, so I always have to make sure that these guys come first, right? So I get them up, get them ready for school. So that's kind of the first thing I do in the morning. And I try to schedule whatever it is after 8 o'clock. So whether it be fitness, whether it be working on content, shooting, cutting my vlogs, or all the other stuff that I have going on, like preparing for whatever upcoming speeches or events that I have. If I have a fashion show that evening, I gotta, get ready for that. If I'm emceeing something, I gotta make sure I've got all those scripts ready. So basically, every day is planned out for the next 2 to 3 months, pretty much planned out. And I have the day planned out by the hour. So actually I have not just the diary in my phone, but I also have like a book diary, and that way I can see it because I'm very visual. So YouTube videos, I've just started using this app called Trello, and that's really cool because I can have like boards for all my ideas that I want to do, and each of those boards have a card, and each of those cards have all the things I need to do for that video, and then I'll just move it from planning to production to post-production to done. It's always good to organize things, but then at the same time not be too anal about it, which is something I have a problem with because I can be quite a control freak, but I'm working on it, and I'm consciously telling myself not everything's going to be perfect all the time, and that's okay. The important thing is that I try my best and I do as much as I can and I balance everything. It was really a long answer for how I organize everything, but actually, if you are Thai, ถ้าเป็นคนไทยนะคะ or if you understand Thai, I actually have an online course about how I organize everything. ใครที่เป็นแฟนๆคนไทยอยากจะรู้วิธีการที่ซินดี้สามารถทำสารพัดอย่างในชีวิตได้อย่างลงตัวนะคะวิธีการตั้งเป้าหมายแล้วก็ทำในแต่ละอย่างได้อย่างสำเร็จนี่ซินดี้ก็มีคอร์สออนไลน์ชื่อ how to have it all นะคะที่ skilllane.com ก็สามารถเข้าไปดูได้นะคะเผื่อจะได้เป็นประโยชน์ให้กับชีวิตค่ะand I think I've got a special discount as well. Yeah, if you use the promo code, you'll get like a discount. Okay, the next question, actually the next two questions kind of are the same. What are your diet tips and fitness routine? How do you take care of your skin, body, and what kind of food do you eat? Okay, that's really a broad topic and I'll probably be doing more videos on each of those things, but just in a nutshell, my diet tips and fitness routine. It really boils down to finding whatever works for you. I can only tell you what's worked for me from my experience and you're welcome to try. But ultimately, you have to be the one that makes the decision because everybody is different, every body is different, and everybody's lifestyle is different. To break it down, what foods do I eat? People have seen from my other videos that I've done keto diet, short amounts of time, like I'm not on it constantly. But I follow the same idea, and that's basically I don't eat a lot of refined carbohydrates. I don't eat a lot of sugar, except for chocolate. I love chocolate. I think just the general rule is sugar is bad. Fat is not that bad if you eat good fats. For example, avocados, nuts, salmon, things like that. Oh, and I also do intermittent fasting. It's basically eating within a period of time during the day. So you could start off with eating only 12 hours. So basically if let's say your last meal was at 8 o'clock at night, you won't eat breakfast until 8 o'clock the next morning. And then you can start to shorten that window of time. So from 12 to 10 to 8 hours. I'm around 8 hours. So basically I don't have breakfast until around 10 or 11. And then I try not to have anything after 6 o'clock. And the reason I do intermittent fasting is that it's actually really good for your system to be able to rest. When you eat, your body needs to work hard to digest the food. And especially if you're eating really late at night or right before bed, one, your body's working really hard to digest it, so you're not going to get a really good night's sleep. And it's not as effective. So it's actually a really good way to maintain your blood sugar levels and also your weight is to just do intermittent fasting. And a lot of times that's all you really need. Seeing what works for your body goes across the board. So that means what you're eating, what kind of exercise, and it's just finding things that work with your schedule. Basically, if it's a priority for you, you will do it. And for me and for my family, health and fitness is a priority because when I am not feeling my best, when I haven't been taking care of myself, everything suffers. So CHPXX asks, if you are not a supermodel, what would you do? Ooh, good question. Probably have gone into fine arts. I love sketching. I've always loved sketching. Even when I was a kid, I would spend hours entertaining myself just drawing out like cartoons, like storyboard cartoons, and make up these stories in my head, but then just drawing them out. I love sketching places that I would visit, views, scenery. I've done some kind of cool abstract things. I love to draw pictures of kids. It's almost like a meditation when I get to sketch. I just get really involved in just getting those lines right. And sometimes it comes out pretty good. Being a model or starting out in the entertainment industry was wonderful. It was a great stepping stone for me to have the platform that I have right now. And I'm able to use that platform in ways that I never imagined possible or would never have been able to have. Any new lakon? Yes, actually, I think I might have 2 this year, but I need to wait until that's all confirmed and I will definitely be letting you know. So I haven't done a lakon since The Crown Princess, which was almost a year and a half ago. But I know it's gone to the Philippines, so any Philippine fans that have watched my Crown Princess, leave a comment below, please, please, please. I want to know how you like it, and if you were surprised at what happened to my character. Okay, this one is really cool. Hello Cindy, I hope all is well. My question is, when was the last time you stepped out of your comfort zone? And what pep talk did you give yourself to rally yourself to push through it? The last time I stepped out of my comfort zone was getting up and speaking at an event called Women in Leadership. I was one of the 4 keynote speakers talking about leadership qualities in women. And I was the only one that didn't come from a corporate background. In fact, all of the other speakers were CEOs of huge companies like Unilever, Google, L'Oreal, and then there's me who was, you know, an entertainer or a celebrity, but I've never really been in a formal position of leadership. They asked me to come and speak about what qualities I felt were my leadership qualities, and that really stumped me for a bit because it's almost like as soon as you call yourself a leader, then you think you're all that. And that's the thing that I think a lot of women face. You know, we talk a lot about women empowerment and how to be a leader, yet a lot of times we ourselves don't naturally think of ourselves that way. And so the first step to really feeling empowered is to accept, hey, I have something to say. I know about this. Or at least I have experience that is valuable and could perhaps be valuable to someone else. And the way I ended up actually coming to a topic that I knew was something that I could talk about with authority is saying, look, they invited me here for a reason. I ended up giving a talk on how being authentic is a leadership quality, and how as soon as we accept who we are and just be authentic and be vulnerable and show that, look, I've done all of these things and I'm not always perfect, but at least it's coming from a place that I feel strongly about. That is inspiring to people. So basically I based my talk on how insecure I felt about being there, and then how just being authentic will get you through. That was the last time I stepped out of my comfort zone, and since then I've been giving a lot more talks. When you step out of your comfort zone, you learn things about yourself that you never knew. You get to take chances, and yeah, if you fail, that's okay, because you only get stronger from all the failures. One last one. How, where, and when did you meet your husband? Was it love at first sight? That's a whole episode in and of itself, and I am going to get Byron to come and join me in my next video and answer all of those questions. So actually, it's going to be our 14th year wedding anniversary in July, but we were together 7 years before we got married. So what's the math? What's 14 plus 7, Aiden?
21.
21 years I've been with your daddy.
Huh? That's a long time.
It is a long time. Leave a question in the comments below. We'll definitely be back to answer all of those questions. You came back just in time to say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Please let me know what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of, so I can work on creating better content for you. Thank you so much, guys.
Bye. I was never here.